Ahoy, welcome back to another video. Today we've got a bit of a different video. As we know, the Switch 2 right around the corner. I've played a lot of games on the Switch 1 over the last 8 years or so, and I made a pretty good habit of taking screenshots or videos of different accomplishments, funny things, interesting things in these Switch games I've played over the course of these 8 years. And I thought it'd be fun to make a video going back through my album on my Switch 1 from the very beginning all the way through to recent day. It's kind of like taking a trip through memory lane of all the games I've played on the system. That being said, I basically spoilers for anything that could be on the Switch here. I've got goofy stuff. I've got some end game screenshots of random things. I've got pictures of like title screen after you beat a game, or like what your save file will look like. All sorts of random stuff for all sorts of random games, first party, indie, third party. So just fair warning. You don't know what you're going to see here. A bunch of random stuff. But I've got, looks like at the top right, 890, you can't see it because my face is covering it, but 897 different screenshots and videos. So this might take a while to go through all of them, but I'm kind of interested to see what kind of things I have in here. So let's just start off right at the beginning, and we'll start scrolling through. So first thing here, Breath of the Wild, obviously the first game played on the system. Looks like I didn't learn how to take screenshots until well into the game, because if you look, I have almost all the hearts already. But I think I just had this cool view, and I must have just thought this was worthy of my first screenshot in the game. Next here, I like to take screenshots of like when I feel like I finished a game, when I felt like I earned everything, unlocked everything. So in Breath of the Wild, that was, I had all the hearts, all the base game hearts, and I had all the cool weapons hung up on the wall inside of Link's house. I just thought that was a neat little thing to take a screenshot of. Minecraft is a game I played a lot of on the Switch. I love Minecraft. I've been playing it since like 2010 or so. So I played a couple hundred hours on the Switch, and I would like to take pictures of like my bases at the end, my end game bases. So this is like my first base on the Switch. I just took a screenshot of it. Shovel Knight, played through, just a screenshot of the save screen, my character screen of all my little unlocks. I did that for Plague Knight and Spectre Knight, 100% of those games. Mario Odyssey, another favorite of mine, just a screenshot of the Mushroom Kingdom when I had all 999 moons. Unlocking everything in Mario Kart 8, got the golden cart. Another view of my Minecraft base, just a little bit wider shot. I was flying around, thought this was a cool view. This was the first of what you'll probably see many Fortnite screenshots. I played a lot of Fortnite with my friends on Switch. I hadn't played it until the Switch came out. I think this is my first ever win in Fortnite. I wanted to get a screenshot of that, so that's pretty neat. Finishing the Pokedex in Pokemon Quest, a game that not a lot of people talk about. Another Fortnite win, another Fortnite win, another Fortnite win, another Fortnite win. This is me, I think, finishing up a season pass in Fortnite. Another Fortnite win, another Fortnite win. Octopath Traveler. I enjoyed this game a lot. And I think I took screenshots of all the like finished screens of each character. So Ulbrich, Primrose, Ophelia, Cyrus, Therion, Honnet, Tressa, Alphen. And then here's a screenshot of like me showing that I beat all their stories. This is showing I beat all the side quests. More Fortnite. Did all the another season of Fortnite. This is Super Mario Brothers. This must have been when NSO came out. I think the first game I beat was Super Mario Brothers. Just got a screenshot of the end screen. Looks like same thing on Donkey Kong. Same thing on Mario 3. Looks like I was just goofing around some filters in Mario Odyssey. I thought this was a cool look. You can see the 999 moons there again. This is from Super Mario Party. I think this is me finishing the story mode in that game. And it called me the superstar, so I had to get a screenshot of that. And then here are all the gems I had to get that screen, I think. More Fortnite seasons. Finishing the Pokedex and Let's Go Pikachu. That was fun. All routes in classic mode. Smash Brothers, played the hell out of Smash Brothers. 100% of the forget what the story mode was called, but whatever the World of Light, I think. Yes, 100% of World of Light. Got a little nice screenshot of that. 100% all the challenges, all 124 in Smash. Here's all the spirits. I think that 1303 was the base number of spirits. They added some spirits in DLC. But here's a screenshot of me finishing the base spirit list. Another Fortnite win. It's funny because you can tell I didn't win very often because I was taking a picture every time. So like I won, a few dozen times, but eventually I stopped taking pictures of the wins because it became more normal. But early on, I was like super excited every time I won a game. Finished another season. Here's the first, or one of the first, I guess lesser known titles. Still a pretty popular game, but Moonlighter is a dungeon crawler on the Switch where during the day you stock your store and sell items to buy equipment to go explore dungeons at night. So here's just a picture of my endgame equipment. Here is my busted Pikachu and Let's Go Pikachu with his cool crown on his head and all of his big stats. Some random Fortnite gameplay mode. Just a cool screenshot of Peach's Castle, Mario Odyssey. Wargroove. If you've played Advance Wars, Wargroove is an indie Advance Wars like. That was a lot of fun. I think this is the credits picture I took just to show I beat the game. This must be Lost Levels. I think I beat Lost Levels on NSO using the save states, because if you beat that game without save states, you are a special kind of gamer. I am not that good, but beat it with save states. An Air Royale on Fortnite. This is my first Tetris 99 win. I think I got 2 of these. I was super excited because I played this game for dozens of hours before I finally got a win. This must be the first one. And there's just another screenshot of that. Yeah, I'm level 54 and I finally won. Shows how much I played. This is when they added the Avengers mode to Fortnite. So I'm like playing as like one of the aliens from the Avengers. Mario Odyssey Balloon World. I played the hell out of Balloon World because I had nothing better to do back then. This is me getting all of these stars basically for hiding and finding balloons. Played this a lot. This is actually a pretty neat little mode. It's like really, if you got really good at platform, you could just get something really far away and people couldn't get to it in time. That was always fun. Just another fun screenshot from the New Donk City Festival. Here's a picture of a Guardian in Breath of the Wild that I flipped up and it just landed on its head. I thought that was a funny picture. Here's me playing as Thanos in Fortnite, and you can we added this mode where you can play as Thanos and you can just kill everyone. If you look under me right here, you can see I had 57 eliminations as Thanos. So I thought that was a cool screenshot because I was just going around destroying everyone on the map. 57 is a lot of eliminations. I remember that was a fun event. This must be killing Thanos as the other side of things. This is the first event where like they destroyed the map in Fortnite, I think. So this is me flying around looking at the volcano erupting. This is me finishing another Fortnite season. Basically, I try to finish every season to get a screenshot of it. If you probably noticed by now. Picross 3 is the first Picross game I played in the Switch. And I did like all the puzzles, and it would give you a little notification every time you finished a section of puzzles. This is when I finished the color puzzles, which are some of my favorites in the game. I don't know what this is. Some other weird victory royale on Fortnite. Minecraft. I used to before I would like mine ore. Sometimes I would use Silk Touch to just make a stack of all the ore and stack it up real high, and then I'd mine it all at once, just because it was very fun and satisfying. And just make a little like totem of power of like different ores and stuff. There's me winning something in Fortnite. There's me killing the Ender Dragon in Minecraft. Rest in peace, Ender Dragon. Here's a castle I made in Minecraft. This is one of my favorite bases I made on the Switch. This is a really big castle. I think it's like 100 blocks square, and like a whole inside, all lit up to where no monsters spawn in there. That was a lot of fun. This took me a long time to build. More Fortnite. Me beating Zelda 1. Had to get a screenshot of the It's Dangerous to Go Alone, Take This, just because it's an iconic moment. Beating Metroid, and as you'll see by this next screenshot, I believe I used save states to beat this game, so I bet you this next one is me getting the full Bikini Samus. This is for beating it like under a certain amount of time. I wouldn't have done this if I didn't look up a speedrunning guide and save state through it. I don't think I possess the ability to beat Metroid 1 that fast, but interesting screenshot. This is Hollow Knight beating the last boss in Hollow Knight. Then just a congratulations for that. Hunter's Mark, I think this is for getting everything in the bestiary. Yeah, if you look in the bottom right, I got 156 out of 156. Octopath 1, this is me grinding up Alphen, one of the characters up to level 99. I was really bored at this time. I think this was over the summer. I didn't have a whole lot of money for games, so I was just playing Octopath and just grinding Alphen at the time, just grinding him up to 99, which took like dozens and dozens and dozens of hours after I beat the game. It was completely pointless and unnecessary, but then here's a screenshot of what his stats looked like once I did that. More Picross. This is all of the regular Picross puzzles. More Fortnite, the Summer Royale. Another base in Minecraft. This is like a circular ring around a mountain, or like a little island. I thought that was a neat little base. Mario Maker 2. This is me finishing the story mode in that game, I believe. 100% of whatever the story mode was. I don't remember what the story mode was in that game, but apparently I took some screenshots of finishing it. A little thank you screen. Yep, more of that. More Fortnite. More Fortnite. I Am Heirs, the funny little Easter egg in Cadence of Hyrule, referencing Zelda 2. This is going to be the first of a lot of Fire Emblem 3 houses. If you watched my top games on the Switch, my top 25 list, I said there that Three Houses was not only my favorite Switch game, but my favorite game ever. Played this game like 400 hours. I've got lots of screenshots and videos from this game. So this is my first credits, my first ending, and just like showing that the battles and victories I had with Byleth and Edelgard. Here's a video, first video of the set. I think this is just me doing a bunch of damage with Dimitri. Yeah, so you see 103 damage, and then he gets a crit, so it's 309 damage. That is just, I thought it was just a cool number to hit in Fire Emblem. That's an absurd amount of damage to do in an attack. Another end screen for the second route I did. This is probably a one turn of one of the chapters, so looks like I'm teleporting somebody. I'm probably going to teleport Byleth, or I'm gonna Gambit Byleth where they can move really far. I'm just gonna, I guess, fly over here and kill the boss of this chapter in one turn. So yeah, let's see here. I think this is a two-part chapter, and I think I did both parts in one turn. So I get like a one-turn clear of that chapter, which is neat. Here's what looks like another one-turn clear of one of the last routes or last maps for the Golden Deer, I believe. So this is me. I teleported, I danced, I teleported again, and then I just killed Edelgard in one turn because my Byleth was really busted. Go. Yep, so that's the end of that route. This is SteamWorld Dig 2, I believe. So I just took a screenshot that I got all the artifacts. I love SteamWorld Dig 2. I played the hell out of this game. So pretty fun there. This, let's see, is this more Breath of the Wild? This must be a picture from Breath of the Wild. I think it's the picture I forget how you get this picture. I think it's in the house. You can like frame this picture. I just like zoomed in on it, took a picture of it. I thought this is cool. My Fortnite character, the Der Burger guy in the Batman cape, looking up at the Batman signal in the sky inside of Gotham City, apparently. This is just a funny moment in Link's Awakening where you get Marin as an item, and it says, "Is this your big chance?" More Fortnite. Just a cool screen from Mario Odyssey. Thought this was just a cool screenshot in Link's Awakening when you're waking up the Windfish. You're playing all the music. The Windfish itself. Just a cool little screenshot there. This is when Fortnite shut down. If anyone remembers, after one of the seasons, Fortnite actually went offline for a few days. And if you were to turn the game on, it just had... What the heck? That was weird. If you turn the game on, it would just go to this. Which is just an interesting little like black hole. And you can play a little mini game there, I guess. More Three Houses, more Fortnite. My second and final Tetris Maximus on Tetris 99. I got 7 KOs this time. Look at me. More Fortnite. Celeste. This is beating the in-game minigame Pico 8. Battle Tower, and this must be Pokemon Sword and Shield. I think this is a single-player mode. I don't think this is an online mode. It must not be, because apparently I got max Master Ball tier for 100 victories. That's got to be a single-player thing. King Knight. King Knight came out after the launch of the Treasure Trove, and this is when it came out. I was playing through this. Just some cool screenshots of King Knight stuff. More Minecraft bases. Finishing King Knight. A little thing that says I beat all the games in Shovel Knight. That was neat. All games cleared. What is this? This is just showing the title screen. After you beat the game, you get the characters in the title screen. So I got King Knight on the left side now. More Three Houses. This screenshot in Three Houses is the title screen after you beat the game on Maddening mode. You get like a golden title screen. You can't really see it. It's still kind of greenish, but it's more gold than green in the base game. So it's just a little interesting thing. I made a creeper in Minecraft. More Fortnite. I just took this because I had a lightsaber. I thought it was cool. This is Beating Celeste, I believe. Yep, Beating Celeste. That was a great game. This is Beating Sonic Mania. Going Supersonic in Sonic Mania. This must be another one-turn clear on Three Houses. Looks like I'm using some gambits and some dancing to fly across the whole map as a Wyvern Rider Byleth, which is like the way you beat the game. If you just make a Wyvern Rider as your main lord, and then you can do all sorts of busted stuff. But yeah, just skipping a whole map and killing Edelgard in one turn. Beating Cuphead. Another thanks for the Cuphead. More Mario Odyssey. I must have been coming back to this game a lot. But here's a little video of getting the ending there, I guess. Beating the Star Fox Battle for Atlas DLC. The Star Fox DLC in Battle for Atlas, in Starlink Battle for Atlas, excuse me. This is me grinding up Byleth and Fire Emblem Three Houses to level 99. I made a whole video about this. Basically, the way I did this, I was so committed and I had so much free time. You couldn't just do this through normal battles. You have to go to an auxiliary map, stand on one of the little squares that gives you experience, and then exit the map and then re-enter it and just keep doing that over and over and over again. I did this on easy mode, so it didn't restrict how many times I started the map. I just did that for hours while watching podcasts and grinded them up to level 99 because I thought it'd be fun. I wanted to see if it could happen. And here's Byleth's stats, level 99. As you can see, all the green stats are maxed out stats. So just some bonker stats if you know Fire Emblem. 84 strength is pretty silly. S plus ranks in all of the weapon types. It's like I said, I played the hell out of this game. An end screen where he had 99 battles, 999 victories. The DLC, I think is the end screen for that, for Three Houses. Beating all the clip Picross puzzles. Is just getting the Master Sword and Link to the Past. That was a cool moment. Beating Super Mario World. Yeah, a few of those. This must be... What is this? This isn't Scarlet and Violet already, is it? No. This must be Sword and Shield. Yeah, I don't know. Another Pokemon certificate. It must be Sword and Shield. Maybe the DLC or something. More Fortnite. My opening tent in Animal Crossing. I thought I'd get a picture of all my different significant moments in Animal Crossing New Horizons. So here's my tent. Here's me opening up Nook's Cranny. Opening up the museum. Getting my first bridge. The town hall. Campsite. My first bridge. A better bridge. A better bridge, not the first bridge. First ramp. The Able Sisters. And then the ending of the game. Here's playing with some friends, just getting a funny screenshot. The upgraded Nook's Cranny. Some weird Fortnite moment. Maybe upgrading the museum? I don't remember what this is. The final fossil being found at the museum. More Fortnite. Being debt free. Always another goal of Animal Crossing, becoming debt free. This must be just killing the last boss in a Fire Emblem Three Houses route in one turn. Yeah, looks like it's just another one of those. Double crit to do a bunch of damage. Take that, the immaculate one. My first golden Class S Chocobo in Final Fantasy VII. Cho'Gall. This must be, I forget what this is, some sort of event in Animal Crossing for like a stamp rally. I don't remember why I was taking a screenshot of that, but I took all the stamps for getting the fish, fossils, and bugs. Here's my end party in Final Fantasy VII. Cloud, Yuffie, Vincent were the main three I was using, and then I had I thought it was cool to get a screenshot with all of them with max health, max MP, with 999, 9999. Here's a screenshot on ×3 speed of Bahamut. I think it's called Bahamut Neo. Whatever the last Bahamut you get, and it just like nukes the planet. This is like, I think this is killing the Emerald Weapon. Yeah, so it's killing the Emerald Weapon. One of the harder endgame bosses in the optional part of the game. Yuffie's over there laying on the ground dead. Cloud having all the enemy skills, which I thought was a fun little challenge because some of them are missable, so I had to be very careful and meticulous how I got those. More King Knight, a wedding in Animal Crossing. Look at this, June 8th, 2020 is it dated, so. For Animal Crossing, finding all the Diglett in the first DLC in Pokemon Sword and Shield. I think Moonlighter got an update, and this is me with my updated build in Moonlighter. King Knight being golden with max money. My final save screen of King Knight, just because I thought it looked cool. This is Link to the Past. It must be just a screenshot showing that I have all the hearts. You can't see, it's blocked by my camera here, but all the hearts, and then max money. Max rubies, I should rather. Just all the equipment upgraded. Getting the Triforce, and then the Master Sword going back to sleep at the end of the game. Getting a 5-star rating in my Animal Crossing village. More 3 houses. Finishing the Isle of Armor Pokedex in Pokemon Shield. This must be beating Mario 2. I was mainly playing as Luigi, it looks like. End screen, it's all a dream. If you didn't know that, spoilers for Mario 2, it's all a dream. This was just a funny screenshot from Paper Mario Origami King because the toad says Ahoy, and I thought that was funny because I would start all my videos with Ahoy. This is an acknowledgement that I got all of the trophies in Origami King. I won 100% of the game. I actually kind of liked that game. The combat itself wasn't great, but the exploration and the writing was really good. It was a really funny game. So it's the end of that game, 100%. You can actually get 102%, that I find that out after I got 100%. There's some missable stuff. So I never got back and got 102%, but 100% was good enough for me. Beating Zelda 2. Used the hell out of a guide and save states for this one, but I've always wanted to beat it. Thanks a million, it says. That's pretty interesting. Looks like a Link's Awakening, probably just a song here. Yeah. Yeah, okay, just a funny little song. Link's Awakening. Chambo Mambo, I think it says, something like that. More Fortnite. Wart the Frog serenading me in Link's Awakening. This is a cool thing from Fortnite. They had a Marvel comic that was like a Fortnite crossover. And if you played an event, you could unlock like a comic page a comic page for each like challenge you did or something like that. So I took a screenshot of the whole comic here, every page. So I have a full comic loaded onto my my Switch here. I'm not going to go through it, but if you're interested, you can slow it down and look through the pages here. This is when Thor was like the highlight character of the season. But yeah, there you go. A screenshot of when I first unlocked Elite Smash. I unlocked it with Wolf first, even though I wasn't a Wolf main. I don't know why, but there you go. Marin in the sky in the ending of Link's Awakening. You get to do this by beating the game without dying. So this is my second run through the game. I played through and made sure not to die once so I could get this. Thanks for playing Wargroove. I guess I went back and played more Wargroove. I don't know what that was about. Beating Super Metroid, it looks like. My goofy little outfit here. Didn't get 5.5 hours isn't very good, so 58% also, so I didn't even get everything. That was just a slow run. NSO added Nintendo 64. Looks like I got... No, this must be Mario 3D All-Stars, not NSO. This is Mario 3D All-Stars. Beating Mario 64 in that. Getting all 120 stars. Finishing all the Mega Picross puzzles. Finishing all the puzzles in Picross in general. Another screenshot of all the badges I got for that. Mario 35 coming out. This is my first win in that game. That was a fun game. I'm upset they took that away from us. I got an S grade for the week for my coin ranking. This was a game called Panzer something. Panzer Paladin, I believe. Panzer Paladin. It's kind of like a Mega Man like. It's like Mega Man cross what's the game? Master Blaster or Blaster Master, where you like get in a vehicle and you can hop out of it. Like you have a big mech in the game that you run around and kill stuff with. It was pretty fun game. I don't remember much about it because I played it a long time ago, but I remember enjoying it. Another win in Mario 99, Mario 35, whatever it's called, 35. Getting all of the stars in Mario Galaxy, all 120. And just a screenshot of that. Beating Ori 1. Is it Ori and the Will of the Wisps is the first one? I can't remember. 100% in the first Ori. Crown Tundra Pokedex in Pokemon Shield. Then just a cool screenshot of my little crown, it looks like. This must be my first Hades win. Yeah, the first of many. It says, you can't see it. It's under my face. It says the first of many. So this is my first Hades win. This is my build I'll use to win. Another screenshot of all the 120 stars in Mario 64 for some reason. Max level in Fortnite. Catching all the fish in Animal Crossing. What is this? Yeah, all the fish. Just more acknowledgments of that. Oh yeah, I got the golden rod. That was pretty funny. Beating the Sephiroth challenge on very hard in Smash when Sephiroth was added. Just a fun little gimmick there. I won 100% at Age of Calamity. I really liked that game actually, even though it had some problems like the frame rate. It's perfectly okay to complain about that, but I thought it was a fun game. This is an interesting one. The first one where it has like a little like licensing thing on here for Koei Tecmo. I think they would put Koei Tecmo games when you screenshot it puts a little thing on the bottom there, so you can. I don't know why they do that, but some games do that. That's not on the actual game. That's when you screenshot it, it adds it on there. Then just a picture of my my Link at level 100 with all those hearts. More Hades endings. What is this? Mario 99. This must be just like a bunch of KOs or something. What's going on here? I can't tell what's going on here. I think I just had a bunch of KOs maybe? I don't know. Got all the bugs in Animal Crossing. New Year's going into 2021. I spent New Year's Eve of 2020 into 2021. Obviously, everyone remembers 2020, 2021. I spent the New Year's Eve in Animal Crossing celebrating. So here's the fireworks celebrating the new year. I was sitting by myself. I got a recording of it because I'm really cool. Yeah, so. Prestiging in Mario 35, going back to level, I guess level 100 technically, but back around level 1. Yeah, getting more Animal Crossing. This is finishing Super Sunshine in 3D All-Stars and then getting the 120 star. This is the first time I got 120 star in Sunshine, but I enjoyed it. I love Sunshine. I know a lot of people have don't love it, but I do. This must be the second Ori, 100% in that game. Both the Ori games are great. I wish there was a third one coming, but Cyber Shadow, another cool Yacht Club published game. I can't remember the developer. I'm drawing a blank. but I think it was developed by one guy, and Cyber Shadow is really fun. It's like a Ninja Gaiden like, but I got 100% in that game. Um, Took me 9 hours apparently, and I died 435 times. So that's fun. Just more screenshots of that. Cat Mario looking not bothered by mega scary Bowser blowing fire by him. Tanuki Mario, my boy, flying around. Just a fun screenshot of White Cat Mario, Super Cat Mario, more Cat Mario, Cat Plessy, getting all the cat shrines. The end of Bowser's Fury when you get all the bells and you get super big and you do this funny moment where you just fall from the sky and just explode Bowser away. That was a very goofy ending to that game, but I thought it was really funny. Yeah, thanks for playing. All the cat shines. Just a little interesting screenshot of for a filter, I guess. What is this? Looks like some sort of roulette and 3D world. Oh yeah, 777. Okay, cool. So I just thought that was cool to get a screenshot of that, I guess. Bunch of one-ups. More 3D All-Star, or sorry, Bowser's Fury. 3D World, beating 3D World, getting all the stamps 3D World. 100%ing 3D World. Beating the triangle strategy demo. I said that was funny. They get a little thank you screen for the end of that. This must be another Hades ending. The family reunited. My birthday in Animal Crossing. This is my first birthday because I think my birthday is in early March, so this game came out right after my birthday, so it had to like play a whole year to get to my birthday. And these are apparently my pals celebrating with me. Diving for the scary ass King Crab, Animal Crossing. More Fortnite with the Mandalorian. Taking a weird dream nap in Animal Crossing. Pac-Man 99 is my first Pac-Man 99 win. I loved all the 99 games on the Switch. Getting a max score on one of the single player modes. Monster Hunter Rise. I think this is me just getting blown up by a boss or something. Yeah, there it is. Yep, the last boss of that game just flying from the sky and hitting me. I thought that was funny. End of the credits in Monster Hunter Rise. I think you just do like a cool little sword swipe here. So that was neat. There you go. Another Pac-Man win. Beating SteamWorld Dig 1. Looks like I died 16 times. Took me 3 hours. Milestone in Smash Ultimate, fighting 2,000 battles. Finding Rover in Animal Crossing. Looks like I got some more stamps for artwork in Animal Crossing. This is Mario Tennis. Mario Tennis Aces, I believe it's called. And just like, I think it's like the start screen. I thought it was funny how it makes it da 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 da. Yeah, when he signs it. That was interesting. Fire Emblem Shadow Dragon, or the first Fire Emblem they localized and released. This is just my Marth with like max level, max stats. About to fight Medius. I think it's him killing Medius. They getting like a crit or something. Yeah. Medius is defeated. The Dole Empire once again fades into darkness. So a few more screenshots of that. More Fortnite. Game Builder Garage, completing the first lesson on that game. That's a game I wish I would have played longer, but I just didn't. It didn't click with me as much as I wished. There was some fun stuff online. I was streaming and people would send me their levels, but this game I feel like the just didn't have the support it needed from Nintendo's side. I'm sure players support it just fine. Squall in Final Fantasy VIII with max stats, max level. All my what are they called? Guardian forces in Final Fantasy VIII. Part-time UFO. It said Ahoy, and I thought it was funny. Ahoy and hooray. Part-time UFO is the first game I reviewed on the channel when I first started making more dedicated videos for like reviews. This is the first one I reviewed. This is me finishing the game. Just a little end game achievement thing. Fun game. I recommend that one day when I play. It's a HAL game, HAL Laboratories. Fun little game. This must be a hole-in-one with King Babam in Mario Golf Super Rush. Look at that boy, whack it. Whack it like the best of them. This game's a lot of fun too. Yep. Hole-in-one. Dragon Quest XI, the Jackpot, the Casino. Got the Sword of Light. This is what, getting all the medals, I think. Yeah. Beating the game. There's Square Enix. You can see the top of this one. Square Enix has a little thing there too. A little tag. Easier to see on this one. But this must be just having all my upgraded equipment. Fully upgrading my character. Level 99. This funny thing in what Zelda's is called. Drawing a blank. Damn it. The one in the Wii. Skyward Sword. When Girahim does this weird tongue thing over Link's shoulder. That was funny. Must be beating Mario Golf here, I guess. Beating Kid Icarus Special. The special mode of Kid Icarus. Where it like just puts you at the end of the game, I think. Here's a cool thing. I think this is getting the Master Sword in Skyward Sword. I thought this was a cool moment. So you get the Triforce from Zelda. And it's going to do the cool music here. Yeah. Yeah, that was cool. Master has at last achieved its ultimate form. Getting the Hylian Shield. Getting the Triforce. Getting the Tycoon Wallet. 100% of this game as well. I enjoyed it a lot. Just more screenshots of my equipment and my 100%. It looks like it took 40 hours to do that. That's longer than I thought. Just a cool picture of a screenshot of Donkey Kong spiking old Banjo-Kazooie to hell and back. Finishing a Fortnite season. Apparently Rick Sanchez was the final thing for that season. Superman maybe also. WarioWare Get It Together. Finishing that game. Legendary Entity level Wario, getting all the characters gold. Played a lot of that game too. This is Pokemon Unite. Finishing the first season of Pokemon Unite. I played this game for one season, and I didn't ever play it again. I enjoyed it enough to do the first season. Got my fill. Didn't go back. End of Xenoblade 1. Some screenshots of that. This is from Metroid Dread. I believe getting different endings and different difficulties in different amounts of time. You'd get different screenshots from other Metroid games. This is the... what is this? What game is this from? I guess it's just the Dread ending. 11 hours. Yeah, 0 mission screen here. 100% of the game. I think this is the video when you beat the game. This was a cool shot here. Zoom in on Samus's mask. Clear time 11 hours. This is beating Star Fox 64, it must be. Killing Andros. A little invoice from Star Fox for my money they owed me for winning. Getting a nice coffee at Animal Crossing from Brewster. Very nice. Here you go. 1 cup of the house special. Drink up and enjoy. Beating Yoshi's... what's it called? Yoshi's Story on the N64. All the Yoshis lived happily ever after. Happy end. This is beating SteamWorld Heist. Really fun game. I enjoyed a lot. End screen. This is getting all... I was taking a screenshot of all of the... I did all the side quests. You see 142 out of 142 for the stars. Carnage being the end of a Fortnite season. This is Swole Batman. I forgot what this is for. Just thought it was cool because it was Batman, maybe. Beating Pokemon Brilliant Diamond with my team of a Luxray, a Manaphy, an Infernape, a Lucario, a Palkia, and a Rhydon. What is this? A zoomed out picture of something in the water. I'm not sure what that is. Praising the Sun and Dark Souls with Sir Lumber. What is this? Getting a Star Rod in Paper Mario 64. Beating that game. Beating Shovel Knight Puzzle Quest or Puzzle Dungeon or something. Pocket Dungeon, something like that. Screenshot of that. Thank you for playing. Video Prism Knight. Another ending. Let's see. This must be Pokemon Legends Arceus. I was just taking pictures with my Typhlosion. Another Fortnite Victory Royale. Here's my party in Legends Arceus. I thought this is a cool party. And Polion getting his head cut off there by my head. But level 100 Typhlosion. Earthbound Beginnings. This is my starting party. Favorite food, enchilada. This is Siegward, Siegmeyer. I believe he's in Dark Souls 1. Siegmeyer laying dead on the beach. And me looking over his body. Very sad. Praising the sun for him out of his respect. More praise than sun before I beat the game. Beating Pokemon Legends Arceus. Filling the Pokedex up. Filling the Unknown Dex up. This must be maxing level in WarioWare? I'm not sure what this is. What this is for. Something in WarioWare Gold Cups. Beating Triangle Strategy? Or maybe this is just a picture from Triangle Strategy. I thought that was a cool little view with the stars. But yeah, there's the first ending I got in Triangle Strategy. That was a fun game. I liked it a lot. Getting a big old fish in Kirby. The biggest fish, some might say. Kirby Forgotten Land. Another Triangle Strategy screenshot. What is this? Just some sort of clip from Triangle Strategy. I'm not sure what this is going to be. Alright, so I guess I just won this chapter in a funny way. I don't know the context for this anymore. But that barrel just killed 4 people, so maybe that's what I just thought was funny. Serenoa being max level in Triangle Strategy. Just a screenshot of his stats. His abilities. Another ending. Oh, this is great. When you beat Triangle Strategy, the golden ending, you get a new start screen where they sing the song. Yeah, that was so funny. They start the song with Triangle Strategy. It's such a dumb name. They put it as the opening lyrics for this cool new song for beating the game on the golden route. Being a certified pro in Switch Sports Bowling, of course. Finishing Kirby the Forgotten Land. Saving all the Waddle Dees. Is this Ninja Guide? Yeah, I save stated my way through Ninja Gaiden on the NES. Video of the sunrise. Getting it 279 on Switch Sports Bowling. I don't think I ever got a 300 in this game. This must have been my highest score. In Wii Sports Bowling, it's really easy to get a 300. I don't think I ever got one in Switch Sports Bowling. Looks like I had one 9 spare on the 3rd frame. Damn it. It's close. Another ending for Kirby Forgotten Allies. Getting all the Treasure Road stuff. What is this? Just winning a tournament as Donkey Kong? Yeah, okay, I was just taking screenshots. Maybe that was just to make fun of people I was playing with. More Kirby Star Allies. 100% clear. All of the figures in the game. Kirby with this cool sword. I think it's the max upgraded sword. That was just really funny to see on Kirby. 100% screenshot. Here's me. Must be hitting a sick goal in soccer on Switch Sports. Yeah, look at that bicycle kick. Check that out. I forget what this game's called, but I know it came to Switch Online. I want to get the "All Your Base Are Belong to Us" screenshot because just another famous video game moment. I forget what this game's called, but it's on the Genesis app, I believe. So I went and got a screenshot of that. Earthbound Beginnings, the hotel keeps saying, "I know you liked enchilada. Do you want some?" I thought that was funny. Another, it looked like this is a Cuphead DLC I finished. The Yucca Desert is the most boring part of this game, is a note from Earthbound Beginnings acknowledging that it was a bad part of the game. Pretty funny. And then me walking around the desert, blowing up. Yeah, that's what it is. It's a acknowledgement that I stepped on the mine in the desert from, I think it's from Itoy himself. Yeah, Shine Sigatato Itoy. That's funny. More walk around the desert? What is this? On the bones of a camel. Want to know how to walk in the desert. Move your left foot before your right foot sinks. Move your right foot before your left foot sinks. It took me 100 years to figure this out. Very funny. Not sure what that is. Just, I must beat the game there. Yes, it's like the end of Earthbound Beginnings, I think. I made my stats at the end. Yeah. Beating that game, and then your dad calls on the phone. Ooh, very mysterious. Starting Earthbound, Mother 2 Earthbound. Favorite food, enchilada again, or the enclida, because I was running out of characters, and the coolest thing is vid games. So, video games and enchiladas, my favorite things, of course. Fire Emblem Warriors, or Three Hopes Warriors, I think it's called. Fire Emblem Three Hopes. This must be just finishing 100% of the game. Getting an ending. I did not do all the endings in that game. There's a funny pop quiz, and can you fill in the blanks? Yes, and it says that's correct. I'm impressed. That's just a funny little gag there from Earthbound. Pretty good. Just a funny screenshot. Something going on Earthbound. Here's one of the Live Alive endings. Live Live was a fun game. I think it took a few screenshots of those endings.
Oh, what does he need this thing?
What is this?
You did it! I knew we could come.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! That's an interesting little Live Alive clip there. A peach bun, yes, very nice. Legacy preserved. What is this? Oh, a little Final Fantasy VII Easter egg in Live Alive, the Chocobo song. Beat it, kid. I don't stock milk. I took that personally because I like milk. Live Live was a cool game. Here's the title screen after you get the last ending. Xenoblade 3, something going on here. What's this? So we got a little boss here. What's going on in this? Alright. Oh, getting knocked off a mountain. Okay, that's pretty funny. Oh wow, I really went flying there. And Noah died. Very sad. This must be me voluntarily jumping off of a high height into this water, I'm assuming. Really cool how this game has so much verticality, and you can just, it lets you just jump off of stuff like this. Yeah, I remember that. That's pretty satisfying, jumping all the way to the bottom. The Carafe of Plenty. Just a really pretty area in Xenoblade 3. Doing some cool grinding in Xenoblade 3. My first win in Kirby Dream Buffet, I believe it's called. Xenoblade 3, maybe the ending there. Some more sick grinding, it looks like. I guess I just thought the grinding was really... Oh, no, everyone falling off and dying. It's funny. Everyone falling off and dying while I was grinding. Okay, that's funny. Oh, the Final Fantasy VII moment where you look up at the tower in Xenoblade 3. That was really cool. Must be the ending. Getting all the challenges in WarioWare. There's a couple of those. More wins in Kirby. What's going on here? What's special about this win? The 44th win? I don't know what's special about that. Oh, I got all the character treats maybe? Whatever those are. Yeah, I 100% of this game for some reason. This is my 100th victory. It's covered by my face here, but my 100th victory in this game. Played a lot of this game. I actually kind of enjoyed it, even though it's very repetitive. This is getting max level, I believe, level 135. The highest score in my rank. This is finishing Cult of the Lamb and getting the last upgrade. Cult of the Lamb was a really fun game. The game was like the performance in the game started to get really bad because once you had a lot of stuff going on in your cults and your village, the Switch version started like really struggling. But I think on other consoles probably a better experience. But really liked this game. Ending of Dark Deity 1. Little screenshot of the characters. This is from Shovel Knight Dig. I played this game right when it came out, and I did the weekly challenge like the day it came out, as soon as it was available. At some point in time, on the first day, I was the #1 player in the world over what appears to be DJ Khaled. So at some point in the world, I was the #1 player in Shovel Knight Dig. So that's pretty cool. You can't see it here, but my score is 4,622. So I just a commanding lead for first place there. I guess just finishing a run for the first time. The end. Getting a statue of my first win. Beating Tunic. Thanks for playing. I guess finishing Tunic and tell me to replay the game again. This is just a funny screenshot. Got the beginner class hang glider perfect score for Pilot Wing 64. Hitting Mario off the Mount Rushmore and it turning into Wario. It's a funny little Easter egg. Pumpkin Jack. I thought this was just a cool screenshot. Oh yeah, this is his death. It says "Rest in Peace, Jack." This is his grave. So that's pretty neat. Beating Pokemon Puzzle League, I believe. This is my first win on easy mode. Halloween event, Animal Crossing. Finishing Pokemon Snap, I think, or maybe just a picture of a Charizard, I guess, and a funny Electrode picture, and a Dragonite. I got the Deku Princess in a bottle and Majora's Mask. What is this? Nick All Stars. A little dunk there. I guess I was playing. I'm Danny Phantom here, I guess. Guess I'm just showing off some highlight clips here. Oh, just dunking that guy to the milk bowl a couple times, I guess. This is a funny moment in Pokemon Scarlet. I took the camera through my character's legs here, and you see the person yelling at me. It's, wow, my 2 Pokemon. And it's just between my legs. Finishing a gym, I guess. I took screenshots of all the little like things in this game for like beating different badges. Funny picture there. The cutout. More badges. Me starting a battle with a guy behind me, and we're both standing next to each other because this game was wonky as hell. More badges, 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 more badges. Beating the Path of Legends. More badges, more badges, more badges, more badges. The Starfall Street being complete. More badges. Victory Road complete. I think that's the actual ending. Yep. What game is this? Playing my little game. Is this what is this? Oh, this is the Tori something. I forget what it's called. Damn it. So Lunistis. Lunistis is a 3D platformer on the Switch. It's a lot of fun. I think this is all these screenshots are from that game. Really cool look in this game. This was a game I beat like on a plane ride, I think. I think of this whole thing just on one plane ride. It only took a few hours, but it was very satisfying to play. This must be like some sort of screen, like I don't know what I was doing there, just a speed run or something. Something funny happening in Mario Party, I guess. Me losing to some friends. I'm not sure what's going on here. I think a Psyduck is screaming at me as I'm fighting a different Psyduck in Pokemon. This is a house my nephew built in Minecraft, like a screenshot for him. He was showing me the house that he knew how to build, I think. Sorry. This is me beating Super Kiwi 64 for the first time. And seeing Kiwi 65. There's a little Easter egg there. Another Kiwi up on top. Beating Pickbits versus Ouzboros. Another interesting game I reviewed in the channel. It's like a Picross cross WarioWare kind of thing. Thank you for playing. You have to unlock the credits by doing certain challenges. So I didn't even see like the director, like the full name of the director, or maybe the person above the director. I can't remember what, but you have to like unlock the names or something. Getting a hole-in-one in Sports Story, I think. Yeah, Sports Story, a game that I ended up not liking a lot. Really bloated game. The golfing was fun, but everything between was not my favorite. A little albatross action. Winning a golf tournament. Credits. Fire Emblem Engage. Okay. What's going on here? Getting a... we're going to kill all three of these guys? Yeah, I just killed all three enemies. I thought that was a cool moment. Really fun game, Engage was. Fishing with my funny little animal thing. I forgot what the animal's called.
Well. Well.
Him just saying, oh, him saying well next to the well. Okay.
Well.
Very funny. He's standing next to the well saying well, and I just must have got a kick out of that. Cool little screenshot from Engage. Some cool areas. Maybe beating a Kirby game, it looks like. Yeah, beating Kirby, the first Kirby, I guess. Another screenshot from Engage. Getting triple S ranks on the push-up challenges. And the Wyvern riding. Beating, damn, what is this game called? It's like the Ghouls and Goblins spinoff. There's one on the SNES. A Demon's Crest, maybe? It's a Demon's something. Demon's Quest. One of those games. Whatever's on the Game Boy NSO. Looks like another Engage clip. I'm not sure what this is. Just doing a bunch of damage or something? Must be just doing a bunch of damage.
Sleep now.
Just lasering someone. Yeah, this must be a big damage clip, I guess. I don't know what that was. Finishing Mario Land 2 on the Switch for the first time. Love that game, so I want to get some screenshots of it, I guess. A statue of me and my character in Engage. Finishing some Mario game. What is this? Maybe that's the Game Watch Gallery. That's what this is. More Engage screenshots. A perfect level up for my dancer in Engage. That was neat. Must have been an ending in Engage. Yeah, one of my first endings. My Charizard spinning in circles for some reason. And Scarlet. Finishing the Scarlet Pokedex. Scarlet Pokedex. 100% in the game. My Diploma. Finishing Katamari Damacy on the Switch. This is a really fun game. This must be an empty level up with my Lear and Fire Emblem Engage. My first ending with Vale and Lear. Little screenshot of all the emblems. Some cool shots here. A lot of screenshots of this game. I think this is me beating the final boss. Yeah, 145 damage. I'm just going to obliterate the final boss of the game in one shot. Played this game on Maddening the first way through, and it took me like 135 hours to finally beat that game. Way too long. My Alear with all of her busted stats. What is this? Octopath 2?
We're gonna.
Here's something from Octopath 2. Oh yeah, the time lapse of them building their town up. Thought that was neat. I guess I just thought this was a cool little time lapse of them building a house. Let's see. Just some more stuff from Octopath. Going against the wealthy elite. The newspaper. Another Octopath 2 video. What was I doing on this one? Just another time lapse? What is this? Just the boat getting ready to go, I guess. Hikari's ending, Oswald's ending, Throne's ending, purchasing the contract in Octopath for like 80 billion gold or whatever the hell this is. Partitio's ending.
But I know a way to.
What is this?
What are you doing?
Dancing?
Watch me.
I guess I'm just dancing there and they didn't react to it. That was a funny moment, I guess. You best be on your way. Agni's ending. That mighty staff of yours, I guess I just thought that was funny. Temenos ending. Casti's ending. All the inventions in the inventor's house in Octopath 2. The guy saying thanks Daily Zuch. I thought that was funny because I guess I thought it looked like my name. Beating the Castlevania ending of Dead Cells, the Castlevania DLC. Destroying Dracula here. I'm exploding to a million bits in the castle, falling down. What is this? Oh, and my first EXP times 100 in Octopath 2. I thought that was cool. Here is me getting Ochette from level 1 to level... it says level 61 here. It was actually a glitch. She went from level 1 to level 70 using this EXP times 100 thing I did. I made a whole video about that. Pretty cool moment. Here's a video of it, it looks like.
There's no need for flattery.
So you can see her levels just fly up. Yeah. Doing it again, I guess. Getting people leveled up a lot. Doing it again. Ochette's ending. Cool screenshot from the game. A video. I think this is like before the secret boss. You get like this is like the beginning of the last story. A little shooting star there. Me going to the last secret boss on this magical island. And I guess fighting it in this evil looking portal. Then randomly beating WarioWare on the Game Boy Advance. And then Zero Mission. Then Super Mario Kart. Or sorry, Super Circuit, sorry. And then me beating the last secret boss in Octopath 2. I think it's a video of the last boss dying. Must be. Yeah. There you go. Poor guy. I am Alfred Hornberg. I guess I just thought that was a funny name. Finishing all of Octopath 2, all the side quests, all the extra stories. Just a cool little ending screen there. Octopath Traveler. Thank you for traveling with us. New title screen. Oh, then we get to Minish Cap in the GBA. Got the ultimate sword technique here. Got all the figurines in Minish Cap. Love Minish Cap. I got the medal for getting all the figurines, the Karlov medal. The last figurine of Vadi's Wrath. All the items upgraded. Fusing all the kinstones for Tingle. Getting the Tingle trophy. The first time I ever did that. Beating what looks like I think this is the e-reader levels in Mario 3. Sorry, Super Mario Advance 4, Super Mario Bros. 3, beating the e-reader levels, getting another ending. Getting level 99 with Hikari in Octopath 2. Much easier than getting Alpha in level 99 in Octopath 1. This is maybe an ending to a Xenoblade? Yeah, Xenoblade 3. Oh, the DLC for Xenoblade 3 is ending. Getting everyone level 99. 100%ing that game. I really love that DLC. Superstar Saga, just some cool little. This is in the movie theater. It has movie posters for Kirby, Wario, and Legend of Starfy. I thought that was interesting. Doing a sick 360 on top of Luigi as a surfboard. Finishing that game. Love that game. The beginning of Tears of the Kingdom, when you have all the hearts and you go to the bottom of the castle. Me riding on top of Nadra's nose at the beginning of the game. Getting the Master Sword. It's a cool moment in this game. Maybe one of my favorite Master Sword pulls in the whole series when you pull it out of the dragon's skull. You're just like floating around in heaven, basically, on top of the light dragon. Screenshot of that. More screenshots of that. I must push this cork off a mountain or something. That's gotta be what this is. One of those bring me to my friend things. Maybe I just eat it here. Yeah, I probably just eat it here. Oh yeah, just completely eat it. Oh, poor guy. Oh my god. Oh god. Oh my gosh. Just rolling down the whole... Oh, he's still going. All the way into the drink. That's funny. Getting the cork on top of the castle. Just a cool screenshot. Another cool screenshot. Getting the Ancient Heroes aspect. It's like the last thing you unlock in the game. To make you look like this cool Zonai guy. Screenshot of him again with all my cool shields on the wall. All my cool bows in my house. My cool swords in my house. More of my weapons. This must be before the last boss while your friend's teaming up. Destroying Ganon, getting a screenshot of that. Castle floating. Completing the challenge of finding Princess Zelda. This is the end of Trinity Trigger, like a Secret of Mana like on the Switch. It's a pretty fun game. Not the best, but I enjoyed it quite a bit. Finishing, what is this game called? Bleak Sword. Fun little top-down level-based. It's like a little RPG. You level up your stats and you fight bosses and stuff, like a Dark Souls top-down game kind of thing, level-based Dark Souls kind of thing. Eliwood's dad dying in Fire Emblem 7. What is this? The Fire Emblem? Yeah, there's a goofy dialogue in that game. I found the Fire Emblem. Dragon Fire Emblem. Kill and said dragon. I wonder who that is. Oh no, I'm distraught because I killed my dragon girlfriend. Here's Hector doing his cool helicopter axe. Just destroying that morph. The Hector copter with the Armads. Lynn getting a critical hit on another morph and just killing it. And then looks like Eliwood getting a Durandal crit on Lloyd and just ripping him to shreds. Hector, maybe he gets a Hector copter on Nurgle, maybe? Do I get a Hector copter? I better get a Hector copter here. I got a 7% chance, and it'll kill him if I get it. Come on. Oh, he missed the 90%, and then I hit a 7% crit. Let's freaking go. Eliwood stats, Hector stats, Lynn stats, and then Eliwood killing the dragon at the end of Fire Emblem 7. Kind of a lame last boss. It's just like a fire dragon. I don't know. Like a lot of the games, dragons are just like become like endgame like monsters. And this one, it's just like the last boss is the one dragon. Because dragons aren't like natural to the world and they're like super scary. So one dragon gets out. Anyway. End of that game. Zack the Tactician, famed genius. Just my rankings, I guess. Beating Sonic 1 in the Sonic, whatever that recent collection was, the Origins collection. Getting a jackpot. Beating Sonic 2. Finishing Pikmin 1, looks like. Sorry, Pikmin 4, I mean. All Leaflings cured. All rescues complete. All areas 100% investigated. I love Pikmin 4. He has my 100% screen. What's this? Oh, 100%ing all the Sonic missions, I guess, for Sonic 1, CD, Sonic 2, and Sonic 3 in the Origins collection. Getting the Holy Sword and Crusader of Senti. Getting all of the animal friends in Crusader Ascenti, all the upgraded equipment. Looks like this is something in Vampire Survivors. I beat something. Um, I beat some sort. Maybe my first run I beat. I don't know what this is. First one I survived 30 minutes on. I don't remember. Sonic 3 ending. Cool screenshot from the end of that game. Getting all the titles cleared. 100%ing the story modes and the mission modes. Him giving me a chili dog. Very nice of him. This is when all the weird stuff goes on in Vampire Survivors. All the weird, like, beating the game stuff. Like, getting the yellow sign relic. I don't know. This game had some weird endings in it. Oh yeah, it starts doing this. It's clapping for me. I don't. Oh yeah, the game like crashes. That's what. Yeah. Okay. What is this? This is What's this game called? For Whom the Bell Toils. It's like a platformer. Something. I forget what it's a platformer called. Um, Damn it. It's like a Game Boy Color looking 2D platform. I can't remember the name. Something Bell Toils. Play on that phrase. I can't remember, but this is me beating that game. This is finishing in Pokemon. Something in Oh, this is me being a champion over Tyler in Pokemon Stadium 2. Gerard the Constructionist in Sea of Stars. Yes. Cool Sea of Stars screenshot. Them saying the Sea of Stars being a place in the game. I understand it now. The Sea of Stars. And then being in the Sea of Stars. Going through the Sea of Stars. This weird little this like freaked me out. I thought the game was gonna like completely switch our art styles, but it was just for this one small part of the game. But this really tripped me out because looks nothing like the game. Some sort of thing from the game. Like I really liked that game. I 100%ed it. It was really really good. I'm playing through Chrono Trigger right now, and it definitely has Chrono Trigger vibes. Yeah, getting all the endings in that game. All the side quests. There's Gerard saying things feel really special and complete now. Thanks, Gerard. Finishing the game again. The Lore Master showing up. This is when you beat the game. You get to go into like the secret like office, like the dev office. It's pretty cool. Beating a Kirby Dream Land 2, I think. Finishing Vampire Survivors. Beating Burger Time on the Game Boy app. The burger collapsing the donut restaurant. Burger is always superior. The game was interesting. Burger Time is pretty fun. All the little foods coming to do something. What is this? I was beating the hell out of that guy. To my chagrin. Thank you for calming the mountain stadium. What is this? I'm not sure what game that was, but I beat some sort of game. Beating the Castlevania on the Game Boy app. Save state my way through that. Getting all the Wonder Seeds in Mario Wonder. 100% in that game. Really liked that one. Beat that game like a weekend. I just like blitzed through it, doing everything. This is unlocking the last level, I think. What is this? Yeah, getting the reward for beating the last level, I think. Which is what? Clearing all the special workcourses. What does it give me? The sound off badge. Oh yeah, you can turn the badge, the sounds off the game, which I thought was a interesting reward to give for 100%ing it. All the medals, just 100% in the game. More Vampire Survivor nonsense. This is when the game like breaks when you beat the last ending. It does. This game's so weird when you do like the last challenges. But yeah, I was just sitting here, destroying everything infinitely quickly, and getting all this money, and the game's like freaking out. Yeah, then it like crashes, I think. Again? Yeah, I don't know. Another WarioWare challenge, the muscle ranking thing. More vampire survivors nonsense. Like, look at this game. It makes no sense at this point. I don't even know what's going on. I'm just standing there, obliterating everything. Let's see. Getting all the challenges in the game, all the secrets, all the collectibles, all the bestiary. Link and Mario sleeping in Mario RPG. Talking to Link. There you go. Hey, pal. Mario, help me. Mario, my bride-to-be is chanting, Mario, help me. Mario, help me. Is she showing her happiness? Yeah, it's a funny little moment when Booster kidnaps Peach. Little Peach doll in the box there with some Metroid doll also. Or sorry, not Metroid doll, a Samus doll. Booster and Bowser kissing Mario. Found Peach's something, question mark, she better return it. Looks like I've been scolded for finding Peach's question mark, question mark, question mark. I'm not sure what that is. If someone has to finish me off, I'm glad it'll be you, says Birdo. Very interesting. Some ships from F-Zero and the R-Wing. Lots of cool references in this game. Finishing that game. What is this? This must just be like getting the last star, I guess. Yeah. Mario 1 uppies. Yeah. Getting the last star. Let's see. Finishing that game. The end. Resting it for Mother Brain. Samus is sleeping. This is a... I think I just got a lot of kills in a Tetris 99 match. 11 kills, I guess, was like the most I ever got before. Beating Metroid Prime. Catching a big fish in... damn, what's this game called? The Square Enix game. Star Ocean, the second story R. I got the big fish. Someone looking at a magazine in Star Ocean saying, wow, this girl's cute. She's got those bazooms and cat ears. Very interesting. Saying someone died 700 million years ago was funny to me. Another big fish. The ending of that game. Probably the most out-of-pocket thing ever. This is from Demon Throttle. The last boss is the devil, and he says, welcome, my dudes, and it blurs out his gigantic region. One of the most stunning things I've ever seen in a video game is this screen when you see the final boss. This is how you're introduced to him. Beat that game. Some more Pokemon Scarlet stuff. Let's see here. Cool screenshot from Kiwi64 in the sunset with Cowboy Kiwi. Beating Prince of Persia. Beating Elite Trial in Pokemon. Did all the DLC stuff. My first Balatro win. Got really into Balatro and started taking screenshots of all my Balatro wins for a while. This is me getting all of the DLC spirits in Smash Ultimate. So this is now 1528. I had 1303 in the base game, then 1528 when I got all the DLC ones. More Balatro, more Balatro, more Balatro, more Balatro, 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 Balatro. So much Balatro. This is Wrecking Crew 90. What's it called? Wrecking Through 99 or something? Wrecking Through 98. Whatever the game is on the Super Famicom, but it's like a Tetris Attack Wrecking Crew crossover. And I beat that game. I beat Bowser. Yeah, Wrecking Crew 98 is what it's called. So just the end game there. Some Mario Golf on the Game Boy. I'm the golf master. Got first on all the things. I got a hole-in-one. This must be a video of my hole-in-one. Check that out. Oh boy, hole-in-one. Link's Club. Little sunset shot there. Beating everybody on this challenge mode. The Grand Champion. I played the hell out of this game. This game was a lot of fun. It's like another hole-in-one, I'm guessing. Yep, another hole-in-one. Finishing that game finally. Got an albatross. Got a lot of screenshots from this game. All my trophies. All my final stats, level 34. This is beating Pokemon Stadium, I think. Mr. Mime doing his freaky little dance. I had a Nidoking. A Moltres. Starmie. Articuno. And a Zapdos. A pretty busted team there. This is the Paper Mario 1000 Year Door remake. They said that there's a game that absolutely rules. It's called Fire Emblem. That was a cool screenshot. Master Key, getting all of the masks and seeing the fancy sword. Kind of reminds me of the Master Sword, even though it's not really the best sword in the game. It's just a fake, I think. Just some interesting pictures from that game. Teleporting to the Master Sword. Getting the actual best sword in the game. This big ass sword for this tiny little fox. These fellas here forging it for me. There you go. Got the Mega Sword. This game is a lot of fun. There's a sequel coming out that I'm really looking forward to also. Some funny pictures of the hot dogs from the pig in Paper Mario. I forgot, Monkey Ball Banana Mania. I think I won an online match or something. Finished Metroid Fusion, I think. Finished the Monkey Ball game. This is first of my NWC pictures, Nintendo World Championships. I got a really high ranking on on 1-1. I think I tied for the best time or tied for the second best time, something like that. It says number 363, but I think I was technically it's like number 1 and then 363. I was like one frame away from being the perfect time on this. Finishing all those challenges, getting all S ranks. A picture of all my S ranks, all the pins. Someone else saying Ahoy. I always like picking screenshots. People say Ahoy for some reason. Finishing that game. Beating Thank Goodness You're Here. Another fun little game from, I think that was last year. This was actually getting tied for first place on a challenge in Nintendo World Championships. This is when we just fall down from the sky and land in the door in Mario 2. This is getting to the end of the arena ranked battles in Unicorn Overlord. Another game I really liked. I did 100% of that game also. Let's see here. Of a Divine Beast at Liberator King. That board's name, the Unicorn Overlord, was my title. Very silly. Got my crown. Just looks like the end of the game stuff. My stats for my main character. All the side quests. The map 100%ed. More Nintendo Switch, Nintendo World Championship stuff. This is from a game called Castaway, a little top-down Zelda-like. This is the end screen. I'm amazing. Nintendo World Championships, beating Steam World Heist 2. This is getting all the icons in Nintendo World Championships. Finishing, I think this is a Donkey Kong Land. I thought it was funny that Mario and Yoshi are the video game heroes. When you just get some of the medals, you don't get all of them. Prince Peasley and Mario Brothership. All the challenges in Mario Brothership. Show them what true brothership looks like. It's just a stupid screenshot. Here's Mario's final stats and Luigi's final stats. This is me getting proof that I beat Golden Axe. I hated those games. Sorry, Tyler, but I had to get proof that I finished them. Let's see here. This is my looks like a Echoes of Wisdom, my final inventory. Yeah, 100% of that game. Got all the Might Crystals, all pieces of heart, all the stamps. I leveled everything up. This is just some screenshots of all that. Finishing the game. Really liked that game a lot. All the echoes. Here's a picture of Mickey Mouse next to Walt Disney and freaking Oswald the Lucky Rabbit in Epic Mickey. This is me hitting a home run in Wario Land 4. And then a video of it, looks like. It's like a sideways thing. This thing, it wants you to turn your Game Boy sideways and hold it vertically in this little mini game. So I was holding my Switch sideways when I did this. Yeah, hitting some home runs there. Cool picture from Donkey Kong Country Returns. I like when they have these like silhouette levels, and you can see at the top there's Game & Watch above me. That was a little fun little Easter egg. Mario's Picross. This is recent. Just a picture of a mutt. That was a funny name for the dog. Gold Mario and Mario Golf. I was playing Mario Golf a couple days ago. I just got a funny screenshot of him, just because Gold Mario looks cool. And then another Picross screenshot of a Boo Diddley puzzle in Mario Picross, because I thought that was just a funny name for Boo. But yeah, that's all of them. All 897 of my screenshots and videos over the course of 8 years of playing the Nintendo Switch. Some fun little memories going back through all this. It took an hour and a half to get through all this. It's kind of surprising, but yeah, so many great games on the Switch. Really looking forward to the Switch 2. It was fun to relive this last basically third of my life of going through all these screenshots here. But that's all we got for today. If you made it through the end of this, I appreciate you watching. Let me know in the comments if you have any fun memories from the Switch 1 and what you're looking forward to with the Switch 2. But thanks again for watching, and we'll see you next time.